Major League Soccer is back in action today. Can you believe it? There is a full slate of Major League Soccer games midweek, which completely took me by surprise, to be in all honesty. And probably headlining that is Columbus Atlanta United. Could Ronny Deila be quietly dispensed during all this fervor of these international competitions?
What a moment. Look, if they don't, then Columbus is obviously a good team, although not playing at the same level this year that they have in the past. Atlanta down there in 13th position. You know, they put together a couple of wins against two teams that are way up the table in Cincinnati and Orlando, and then subsequently went on to lose to the Red Bulls and to NYCFC by a pretty bad number, 4-0. So I definitely think Ronny Deila is hanging on by his fingernails. And wouldn't it be just the perfect time, should they lose this match in Columbus tonight, to dismiss Ronny Deila? What everybody is distracted by the shiny things that are the Club World Cup and the Gold Cup and all that. Yeah, that I'm not wishing for that, and I'm sad that Ronny Deila is struggling, because I thought he was a good hire. I was on the record saying this is a smart hire for NYCFC. For Atlanta, a guy who won a championship at NYCFC, a guy who knows the league really well. But man, it's not working.
Is it on him? I mean, I don't want to dig too deep, but is it on him, or is they just have a mishmash of players, or is it like been long enough to get the mishmash of players working in a comprehensive way?
I mean, look, you consider the money that they spent, the guys that they brought in, especially on the attacking end of the field, and you got 21 goals in 18 games, right? That has to be somewhat on the manager. Just, it has to be on the manager on some level. You can maybe talk about not a great sort of, a great lining up of players, but there's enough here. Right? They haven't got enough out of Miranchuk. I like Lobjanitsa. He's a good player, but maybe getting lost in this. Again, they went out and they spent money on. They spent a record amount of money, right? And you bring back. You bring back Miguel Almiron, who's supposed to be the emotional leader of this renaissance and it's just, yeah.
Did Atlanta buy a Ferrari with a broken engine?
They might have bought a Ferrari with a broken engine. They might have. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You could say maybe they have a Ferrari that has a busted, something's not working right, but the driver is maybe part of. Although Rob, we do this. Where do we go when a team is struggling, when a team isn't playing up to what we expect them to do? We don't go, well, that player and that. I mean, sometimes that's the case, but you also can't boot those players, generally speaking. They can take them out of the lineup, but they got to take up a roster spot. And now you're going, well, our hands are tied. So what change can you make that has the potential to change your fortunes? It's always down to the head coach. It's always down to the guy who picks the roster, picks the lineup, sets the tactics.
So no shortage of games, no Gold Cup, but there's a full slate of Major League Soccer on tonight and a full slate of Club World Cup action. Notable this afternoon, Dortmund versus Ulsan HD. Will we see Gio Reyna? We shall see. We talked about that earlier in the week, but
why would I think we would? Niko Kovac doesn't like him, or every manager he has doesn't like him, I guess. I mean, we did a video on Gio. We did a segment on Gio, I think, what was that, Monday, right? And the comments are, there are people in the comments trying to defend Gio. Hey, look at his numbers. His numbers are as good as Malik Tillman's if you gave him the kind of minutes that Malik Tillman is getting at PSV Eindhoven. Brother, he's not getting those minutes. Like, you can wish it, but it's not happening right now.